Hello, everyone. Let's talk. Um, just sitting and thinking, uh, seeing different things on social media. Uh, uh, People who claim to know the Lord, and how we have no regards for our future life once we leave this world. Uh, it just seems like people don't care or don't fear God, or have the devil had completely fooled them into thinking that they are secure. I don't really have the answer, but I'm just noticing things, and it kind of saddens our hearts. Uh, God said there are going to be many that cry, Lord, Lord, did not do this in your name, did not lay hands and cast out devils, did all these things. But God gonna say, yeah, but I never knew you. And it gives a lot of illustrations of, showing us if we on the right road or not. It even talk about the straight and narrow and the Broadway. It say the Broadway is crowded. You're gonna always see people. And just think about the atmosphere that you allow yourself in. Is it always a bunch of people you think you all guys having fun? Or is it straight and narrow where you see somebody every now and then? What road are you on? See, and it's time for us to start taking account. We're living in the last days, and you have preachers scared to say anything because they don't want to lose you. So they'll let you cut up and do what you want to do, just so they can keep you. And then they give up the duties of what they're supposed to be doing and allow other people to stand before them while they sit back, because they just frustrated in how to deal with you and don't know what to do, instead of just preaching the flat-footed gospel. You can't worry about it. People gonna like you and all that kind of stuff. That don't matter. As long as you sounding that alarm and helping them, that's what the difference is. People might hate you later, but sooner or later, the Bible says here a little, there a little. And one day they gonna get it. But you got to put something out there for them to get. See? Every man think they right in their own eyes. And we bold now. We used to cut up, back in my day, in the younger days, we called ourselves sneaking and doing it. Now, they'll post it on Facebook, and they had all kind of concerts everywhere. Everywhere God ain't. Everywhere God ain't presence is not there, and God ain't even mentioned there or praised there. But the devil's worship, and that's where we are. And God told us to separate ourselves, come out from among them, being separate. You was in darkness, now you in light, but we rather have darkness than light. We love darkness. So it's just a fearful thing. It's a fearful thing. To play with our lives like that. God told us not to allow ourselves to, any occasion for our flesh to sin, and we give it all the space it needs, and we just we go party, we just go do everything besides serve God. And we just think that few minutes of Sunday running and jumping and shouting and tambourine banging and organ banging, drum banging, and we think that makes it all better. But it's what's in the heart. God look upon the heart. He don't look at the outside. So I don't care how we pretend, God ain't looking at that. He looking what's in our heart. And our heart is full of evil, full of wickedness. The Bible said pernicious, and I said in Peter. We just beguiling. We just full of sin. We got to wake up. We got to wake up before it's too late. God warned us. We had great leaders before us, and We don't care nothing about what they taught us or raised us on. We just put that in the trash. We free now. We're going to do whatever we want big enough to do. Then we put our children in the harm's way. We don't care what they put on. And we just flash that all across the internet. Them half naked and everything. We just lost our way. Sooner or later, we got to wake up from this. It seems like it's just a nightmare. We go to church and then for the weeks out we cussing and fighting, arguing, not helping one another, being there for one another. We just chasing our own tails. And it's sad. It's really sad. I don't know, but I'm praying for you that God would open your eyes to see. God told us, even though none of us perfect, and none of us will be perfect in this world, but the Bible told us to strive for perfection. It's something even though we might not obtain it, we got to make sure we striving for it. And I'll leave this with you. If God come on your day that you love to go out and do your thing, when God come back, where he gonna find you at? He gonna find you meditating in his word day and night like he said? Or he gonna find your mind somewhere else where it shouldn't be? How he gonna find you when he come back? Where he gonna find you? And it's very important. God said his sheep know his voice. So when God come back and shout with the mighty trump, are you gonna hear? Or are you gonna be the one that's wondering what happened to everybody? One wind and some was in the fields and all this kind of stuff. Will you hear, or will you be asking the question, what happened? Because everybody ain't gonna hear that shout. God said his sheep gonna hear him. Now, have your ears become dull, or they still open? God bless you, and God have mercy upon us. Thank you, Lord.